Evening, everyone. We will study a writing skill today, and the writing skill is expansion of an idea or a theme. So please allow me to share my screen. All right. So here is my screen. I hope you're all able to see. So students, we are doing the topic, the writing skill expansion of theme or expansion of an idea. Now, what exactly is expansion of a theme? So an expansion of an idea is a short composition, okay? So it's a short composition. You could also call it an essay. You are expected to take the idea embodied in a proverb, a maxim, a quotation, a saying, a slogan, an idiom, or the headline of a newspaper report and elaborate on it. So here you are actually expected to take the idea, which is in the form of maybe a proverb. We all know what is a proverb, a maxim. I'll tell you what a maxim is. A quotation. A quotation is something which is said by a great person. Like Mahatma Gandhi said, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. तो वो quotation हो जाता है. A saying यानी कि एक कहावत, a slogan, an idiom, or the headline of a newspaper report, and you're supposed to elaborate on it. When I say elaborate on it, I mean to say expand on it. You will not write all of these things right now. Okay, I'll tell you what to write, उतना ही लिखेंगे. And if I don't tell you to write anything, it means you're supposed to visit the recording link and then write everything down. Let us see what is a proverb. A proverb or a maxim is a short, well-known, pithy saying stating a general truth or piece of advice. यानी कि a proverb or a maxim एक short statement है जो एक जनरल ट्रूथ बताता है आपको या तो कोई एडवाइस देता है जैसे कि अ बर्न्ट चाइल्ड ड्रेड्स द फायर अ बर्न्ट चाइल्ड ड्रेड्स द फायर जो बच्चा एक बार जल जाता है वो आग से डरता है इसका एक जनरल ट्रूथ है ये और इसका मतलब ये भी है कि वंस यू नो fall down off a particular cliff or maybe once you slip off a particular part of the floor you will make sure that the next time you step on that particular part of the floor you'll be very cautious you'll be a little scared कि मैं वापस ना गिर जाऊं तो ये एक जनरल ट्रूथ है इसको बोलते हैं मैक्सिम ऑलराइट A quotation is a group of words from a text or a speech. जैसे मैं बोल रहा था जब कोई एक ग्रेट इंसान कुछ स्पीच दे रहा है तो उसके अंदर वो कोई कोटेशन बोल देते हैं फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ एट फर्स्ट यू डोंट सक्सीड ट्राई अगेन so maybe this must be some really successful person who's delivering a speech and in his or her speech the person says succeed at once try again so this is not a proverb this is not a maxim this is a quotation a slogan is a short and striking or memorable phrase used in advertising some product of or ideas. Example Green India, Healthy India. स्लोगन जो होते हैं वो कुछ ऐसे छोटे मोटे लाइंस होती हैं जो आप एक्चुअली यूज करते हो टू promote a particular thing. For example, when our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji wanted to promote Swachh Bharat, he started the slogan that said Swachh Bharat, Surakshit Bharat. Similarly, when you want to, when you want to promote something like extremely sorry everyone, I think I got disconnected. Am I audible to all of you now? Am I audible everyone? Yes, then please allow me a moment. I'll share my screen again. Students, am I audible now? Okay, I have put my Wi-Fi off because it's causing some problems. So I am now teaching on data, on mobile data. Yeah. So usually students they start their composition with the line the given proverb means, the above proverb means, etc. etc. But you are not supposed to do that because it's a very common start. हमको कुछ अलग करना है. Okay. And it also says that let the meaning come through your explanation or the examples and in your summing up. Summing up मतलब conclusion. आप जो भी बोलने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं, आप जो भी उसका मीनिंग बता रहे हैं, वो आपके एग्जाम्पल्स के थ्रू समझने दो रीडर को, वो आपके एक्सप्लेनेशन के थ्रू समझने दो. आप जब कंक्लूड करोगे ना एंड में, तब समझने दो लोगों को. So the various exercises given in this section will give you a clear idea as of how to attempt the particular question. तो एक कोई भी क्वेश्चन अगर आपको आता है उसको कैसे अटेम्प्ट करना है, उसका आपको आइडिया आज के ये लेक्चर में मिलेगा. Okay. So let us see the marking scheme first. So title and a proper beginning, if you give the title and a proper beginning, you get 1 mark for that. Remember, the beginning should not be the above proverb means. Okay, I will give you some examples wherein you will see how to start. Okay, so you get 1 mark for that. Elaboration of the idea, subject or theme. जो भी आपको आइडिया है या सब्जेक्ट है या थीम है, जो भी टॉपिक है, उसको इलेबोरेट करना. इलेबोरेट मतलब उसको एक्सपांड करना है. ठीक है, यानी कि the explanation part will hold 2 marks for you. यूज ऑफ अप्रोप्रिएट ग्रामर एंड वोकैबलरी. सही ग्रामर यूज करेंगे, सही वोकैबलरी यानी अच्छे थोड़े वर्ड्स यूज करेंगे, तो उसका आपको 1 मार्क मिलेगा. अगर गलत ग्रामर हो गया तो उसका मार्क्स कटेगा. प्रॉपर कंक्लूजन एंड लेआउट. प्रॉपर कंक्लूजन एज एन अ प्रॉपर एंड एंड लेआउट इज द फॉर्मेट. इन सब चीजों को मिलाकर आपको 5 मार्क्स मिलते हैं. बट द मैक्सिमम यू कैन स्कोर आउट ऑफ 5 इज 4.5. Okay, so this is how the marking scheme looks like. You will not write anything right now. You will write everything. Every single thing will be written by you once you visit the link, the lecture link that you will receive in the evening. You will have to visit the lecture link and then write every single thing that is mentioned here. Now, I have the first topic here. So example is better than precept, or practice what you preach, or actions speak louder than words. अभी जो 3 टॉपिक्स हैं, आप इनको मैक्सिम भी बोल सकते हैं, प्रॉवर्ब भी बोल सकते हैं. ये तीनों जो टॉपिक हैं, दे आर समवेयर इंटर रिलेटेड. पहला जो है एग्जाम्पल इज बेटर देन प्रिसेप्ट, यानी कि सिर्फ बोलिए मत, लोगों को करके दिखाइए, एग्जाम्पल देके दिखाइए. यानी मैंने खाली अगर आपको खाली समझा दिया होता कि एक्सपेंशन ऑफ आइडियाज ऐसे लिखना है, आपको समझता क्या? नहीं. टू मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड बेटर व्हाट हैव आई डन, आई हैव टेकन सम एग्जांपल्स एंड आई विल शो यू दोस एग्जांपल्स नाउ. वो मतलब है. दूसरा, प्रैक्टिस व्हाट यू प्रीच, मतलब भी यही, आप जो बोल रहे हैं आप खुद करके बताएं लोगों को. एक्शन स्पीक लाउडर देन वर्ड्स, सिर्फ बोलिए मत, करके बताइए. सो ऑल द थ्री मीन वन एंड द सेम. So you can see how have I started this. All of us are born preachers, but when it comes to practicing what we preach, we find excuses. So students, you can see here, as मैंने आपको बोला था कि start कैसे करना है मैं आपको बताऊंगा. So if you see, I have avoided using the line the above proverb means. Okay, I have avoided using it. I've straight away started with all of us are born preachers. हम सब बचपन से ही preach करने के लिए बने हुए हैं. But when it comes to practicing what we preach, we find excuses. जब हमारी बात आती है वही चीज जो हम बोल रहे हैं करने के लिए, तो हम बहाने बनाते हैं. Just telling someone what to do, how to behave is not enough. सिर्फ किसी को बोलना कैसे बिहेव करना है, क्या करना है, वो इनफ नहीं है. Behaving in the way that one wants others to behave has a more powerful effect. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि सामने वाला इंसान एक तरीके से बिहेव करे, तो पहले आप भी उस तरीके से बिहेव करेंगे तो सामने वाला आदमी के ऊपर ज्यादा पावरफुल इफेक्ट होगा. जैसे कि ड्यूरिंग स्वच्छ भारत अभियान, our honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, to inspire the entire country to keep their surroundings clean, he himself picked up a broom and he started cleaning, right? That helped all the other people in India to realize that if the Prime Minister of the country can do this, why can't we, right? So if you want to inspire people, सिर्फ बोलने से नहीं होगा, करके बताना पड़ेगा. That will have a more powerful effect. Telling others what to do and not doing it oneself is absolute hypocrisy. Students, I want you to see what good words have I used over. मैंने अच्छे words यहाँ पे use किए हैं, ठीक है? अगर आपको वो अच्छे वर्ड्स यहाँ पे स्पॉट करते हो तो चैट में लिखते जाओ कि सर आपने ये अच्छा वर्ड लिखा था, वो अच्छा वर्ड लिखा था, लिखते जाइए चैट में. जैसे जैसे यहाँ पर मैंने एक वर्ड दिया है हिपोक्रेसी. ओके, व्हाट इज हिपोक्रेसी? हिपोक्रेसी इज टू साइडेडनेस. मतलब आप खुद बोलते हैं कि कचरा मत फेंको और फिर आप खुद ही कचरा फेंकते हैं. आप बोलते हैं कचरा साफ करो बट आप खुद कचरा साफ नहीं करते. दैट्स कॉल्ड हिपोक्रेसी, डबल फेस्ड एटीट्यूड. Children quickly observe the gulf between the speech of adults. Gulf, it's a good word. Gulf मतलब distance. Okay, distance दिखता है बच्चों को भी between the speech of adults, जो adults उनको बोलते हैं, and their actual behavior. अगर parents बोलते हैं you should not abuse, you should not fight, and if they keep abusing and fighting with each other and the people around them, what will the child think? कि मम्मी डैडी बोलते कुछ है करते कुछ है. They are influenced more by the actions of their elders than by their words. वो लोग बड़ों की एक्शन से ज्यादा इंप्रेस होते हैं ना कि उनके वर्ड से. लेट्स मूव ऑन. अभी आप देखिए गाइस, मैंने पहले इंट्रोडक्शन दिया और फिर मैंने एग्जांपल दिया बच्चों का. सो बच्चों का एग्जांपल वाज द फर्स्ट एग्जांपल. सो यू कैन गिव 2 और 3 एग्जांपल्स, शॉर्ट एग्जांपल्स आप दे सकते हैं. मैंने यहाँ पर एक दे दिया है और भी आगे दिए हुए हैं. लेट अस सी. They imitate their actions and inculcate their habits. 2 good words, imitate हम बोलते हैं. They copy their action. Copy के बदले imitate is a good word. And they learn from their habits के बदले inculcate their habits. अभी second example is of Gandhi ji. Gandhi ji impressed upon villagers the importance of cleanliness by taking a broom in his hand and sweeping the streets. His action had more effect than any speech he might have given. So that's a second example. A father, a third example, a father who smokes cannot scold his son when he finds him smoking. He should first give up smoking himself. In short, we should ourselves do what we want others to do. This is because actions speak louder than words. An ounce of example is worth much more than a ton of precept. An ounce, a drop of example, एक छोटा सा example देना is better than thousands of explanation. So I hope you are very clear with what we've done. So in the first paragraph, students, we've introduced the topic in 4 to 5 lines. In the second paragraph, if you see, I have given 2 to 3 short examples. You can give one big example also. You can give, if you have short examples, give 2, 3 short examples. And in the end, if you see, मैंने यहाँ लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है? This is because, sorry, in short, जो है वो third paragraph. In short, we should ourselves do what we want others to do, and उसके आगे जो मैंने लिखा हुआ है. Okay, this is how you do it. Let us take one more example. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. Now it might happen that you don't understand a particular proverb. समझ में नहीं आया सर मतलब क्या है, तो थोड़ा तोड़ के समझते हैं इसका मतलब. Birds मतलब birds, that's simple. Of a feather मतलब of similar feather. Flock together मतलब they are always together. यानी अगर आपको crow दिखता है तो crow दूसरे crows के साथ नहीं होगा. अगर आपको pigeon दिखता है तो pigeon दूसरे pigeons के साथ ही होगा. इसका मतलब people with similar mindset are always together. Now you will see my start. मैंने ऐसा नहीं लिखा है that the above proverb means. See my start. You must have observed that birds of the same kind move about in groups, and even fly together in groups. In the same way, people who are similar in nature and have the same hobbies, preferences, or interests are always found together. For example, if you and your friends, you go to a school for the first time and you find someone, beside sitting beside you, आप नए हो स्कूल में, तो आप थोड़ा बात करते हो, अरे तू क्रिकेट खेलता है क्या, फुटबॉल खेलता है क्या, और girls maybe talk about, do you watch movies or do you play this sport? I love this sport. That's how you develop interest. Oh, is this your favorite hero? Oh, my hero is also, even I love this hero. So that's how you start bonding, right? They like to spend time discussing their experiences and common pursuits. Now look at this good word, pursuits. Pursuits matlab their interests. This is what is meant by the proverb, birds of a feather flock together. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah. People have a mental tendency, have a natural tendency to seek out like-minded people. लोगों को अच्छा लगता है अपने जैसे लोगों को ढूंढना. Tendency is a good word. It is human nature to do so. Sports persons feel comfortable in the company of the other sports persons. An artist feels at home among other artists. देखिए guys, मैंने यहाँ पे एक idiom use किया है, to feel at home. To feel at home मतलब to feel comfortable. This leads us to the conclusion. चलो conclusion पे आ गए, that a person must be very careful about the friends he has, for he will be judged accordingly. जैसे दोस्त होंगे वैसे उनको जज किया जाएगा. If he is in the company of dishonest people, he too will be considered dishonest. फिर वो हो या ना हो अलग बात है, पर उसको dishonest बोला जाएगा. Thus we should always remember that we are known by the company we keep and ensure that a company is respectable. So guys, that is how you write expansion of an idea. I will stop my screen. What is the meaning of precept? मैंने बता दिया. Precept means explanation. Inculcate means to learn. How many paragraphs do we have to write? 3 paragraphs. Student feels of home or other homes. Gargi, I didn't understand your word or your sentence. Idioms are those muhavras which are used, which are actually used in poetry a lot. But you can use, जैसे मैंने बोला ना, you feel comfortable के लिए मैंने use किया, to feel at home. तो उसको idiom बोलते हैं. If you're in your school, if they've asked you to write 2 paragraphs, then write 2 paragraphs, not a problem. Please follow what your school tells you. Okay, let me check if I have some more doubts. Preference मतलब बेटा अगर आपके सामने इंडियन एक इंडिया है और चाइना है और आप चाहते हो कि दोनों भूखे हैं, तो आप पहले किसको खाना दोगे? पहले इंडियन को दोगे, तो दैट इंडियन इज अ प्रेफरेंस. व्हाट अबाउट टाइटल? टाइटल तो बेटा जो दिया रहेगा वही लिखना है ना आपको. Okay, so guys, I don't see any valid doubts now, so thank you so much. I will end my lecture here. Thank you.